It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see the electric.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now we're going to get a timeout here, as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. First down, Murray. Throws this one right side to Pascal. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Murray now on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. Inside give to Elliott. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray now. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Oh, Zeke. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Tariq Woolen bringing it out of his end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Smith now to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Murray. Steps away to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Arizona sends out Andy Lee here on fourth down. Back deep, Tariq Woolen. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fielded just inside the 30. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Geno now to throw. Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Geno. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is at a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Eluded, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. L.J. Collier drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Mario Edwards flies in to blow that play up. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw is Murray. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mario Edwards Jr. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing is Smith.
On the slant, here's Smith-Njigba.
11 yards for number 11.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. From the 50, it's Smith. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And some space here. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice gain.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Murray now on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining before we get to halftime. Murray going to throw. Taken in by Pascal out left. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this one will be a touchback. Woolen chooses not to return it. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Here's Smith. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 11.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Elliott. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing now is Murray. Throws this one. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A first down carry by Elliott. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Play fake. Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Off of play action, here's Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he gets it down to the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Now Smith.
Well, it was him as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. First throw now for the backup Lock.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Forced out to his left. Touchdown! Noah Fant with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Seahawks have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 10-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race. Now, this is into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season is going, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Murray, he bootlegs it.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Murray.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Murray. Ooh, the juke. A second. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great.
good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or two.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Throwing on third down, Smith.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 10-7, 2:24 to go. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Murray now able to find Ertz and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
A big play in this football game. Third down and 1. Finding Pascal.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Finding room at midfield.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Murray to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Back to throw. Murray.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
And complete to Smith-Njigba. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing now, Smith, eluding the pressure right. Oh, wide open, complete. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good to make it 17-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Now it's the Cardinals' turn. Trailing in this one now. A little under 30 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Moore. And he will have a first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with 17 seconds to play. This is 1st and 10.
To throw is Murray.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Swim.
Now Murray again. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He'll go up top here for Hamler.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
So the victory here for Seattle.
And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get
weekend it's been already. One more to get through on this Monday night, and we are underway here in the wild card round. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball.
There he goes left side. He's on his way down the left sideline. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks will strike first here in this wild card matchup. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
It's very simple to say. It's a tough spot to go on the road in the playoffs for any quarterback. But when you're a rookie, now you know you've got big-time pressure on you because he's shown that he's beyond his years throughout the season. He's played at a high level, and his team is very confident in him. But to go on the road leading your team in the postseason as a rookie, that's a whole nother level.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Throwing, Young. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now come the Seahawks. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throw out wide to Walker. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And the Panthers will get the football back. Now a first down throw for Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Now Young. That one complete. He finds Sharp. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, Young. Sanders has it over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Young's throw here on target to Hurst.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here is Young. The open man is Sharp. It's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. To throw, Young. That's once again complete to Chark. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this one will be a touchback. Woolen chooses not to return it.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Off a play action. Here's Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Burns in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Young off the play fake.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Throw left side on target to Thielen. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Young to throw it. This is caught. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Now here's Young. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Back to it after the pick 6. Young.
Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now Young. Here's a diving catch right side. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Young on 1st down.
Again, that's Hurst.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, it's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. And now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the 2nd round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise is going to, co-sign on what I'm about to say, because all they're focused on is winning this game. But let's face it, partner, no matter what happens in this one, they've got their quarterback to build their roster around for the future. That's got to feel good for everyone associated with this team.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wild.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Here we go. Here we go.
Young looks to throw on first down. And he wisely will throw that one away.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Let's go.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Kenneth Walker,
His second touchdown of the night.
and the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in, already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Opposite. Green.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Young on third down. And Sharp calls it in. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Young will set to throw. Open man is Thielen is complete. Still on his feet and all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
A first down throw for Young. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. DJ Chark, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Panthers are back within a score. The Young's going to throw for this.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Well, 193 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Geno down a throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's third and long. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. Flushed out right.
Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf.
He got 29 yards that time. To throw is Smith. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
Check kick. Smith red. Check white. Opposite. Green.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play.
Ready.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing, Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's
and he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo
with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense.
He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they will love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 6. On second down, it's Walker.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on third down, Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Walker now on first and 10.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now it's Smith.
Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
This is Walker.
And he'll get this down to about the 30-31-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Had a nice move but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Myers' kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Adam Thielen and the Panthers taking the field once again.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Young to throw.
And he'll just get rid of it. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Yeah, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hollow.